What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Pokemon TCG. Guys, today we're doing something pretty fun. We did this a little while back. We're taking another look at one of the League battle decks. Specifically today we're looking at the other one. Last time around we did take a look at what has become one of my favorite decks to use, which is the Pikachu and Zekrom Battle League deck. So today we are taking a look at, this is the Pikachu Zekrom. Those cards right there. Today we're looking at the reverse. We are looking at the Reshriam and Charizard deck. So this deck, I'm very excited to play it. A lot of fun stuff looking into it. So let's jump right into it. So let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll show you guys everything that comes in this. So you can typically find this for about $25 on Amazon. That's where I managed to find mine. I know a lot of people are price gouging, and if you're lucky, you can find one at your local shop, wherever you may shop, Target, Amazon, or Target, Walmart, all that fun stuff. So the first card that we do have here in this is the Charizard and Brexton GX tag team card right here. Very beautiful art here. Brilliant Flare, doing 180 damage for 4 energy. Of course, you're going to be able to search your deck for up to 3 cards, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. The GX move, the Crimson Flame Pillar GX. Only one fire energy necessary, but if you it'll attach 5 basic energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon in any way that you like, and if you have at least 1 extra energy attached to it, so 2 energy total, then your opponent's active Pokemon is now Burning Confused. Pretty solid card there for the first tag team. This is the only tag team of Charizard and Brexton that you will find in this one here. Now, our next 2 cards. These are the boys that you come here for, the Charizard and Reshriam and Charizard tag team. Rather, some very nice art. 2 of these cards you can find in this standard deck here. For 2 energy, you have Outrage. This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. This Pokemon has 270 HP, so if it takes some hits to it, for 2 energy, you're immediately doing 30 plus however much damage is done to you, kind of returning it tenfold. Very, very decent card. It screwed me over a lot of times with that Outrage move. As well as Flare Strike, 4 energy. This Pokemon can't use Flare Strike during the next turn, but you're rocking out 230 damage. Your GX attack, the Double Blaze GX, does 200 damage for 3 fire energy. And if this Pokemon has at least 3 additional fire energy, so for 6 energy total attached to it, then this attack does 100 more damage, and the attack isn't affected by any effects on your opponent's active Pokemon. So no matter anything that may be there, Mr. Mimes, you have to be, the odd numbers, or I believe it's Whimsicott's GX that has a specific hold on it where you have to flip a coin to attack or not. Those completely done by it, and you're doing additional 100 damage there. Pretty solid. There are 2 of those that you will find inside this standard deck here. So other things that are included in the box when you buy it, of course, is all your stuff to play in real life with your GX flip, as well as your poison and burn. You also have some dice in here for your different counters to show damage being taken, all that fun stuff. And then we get to the real meat of this deck here, the actual deck itself. Guys, this deck box just looks so cool. Very cool with Charizard and Reshriam right there on the front of it. Of course, you have the Reshriam and Charizard GX there, just very cool with the League Battle logo on the back. So, we open this box up, we are presented with the other 57 cards that are presented in this deck. So, the bottom 12 cards here are, of course, the energy cards that come in this deck, all fire energy, 12 of them that you will find inside. We'll set these to the side. So for this deck, comparatively to the Pikachu and Zekrom deck, inside here, instead of 4 Jirachis, you'll instead find 4 Volcanon. Let's try that again. You'll instead find 4 Volcanion. So there are 3 in here that are normal, and then there is also a holographic one in here as well, which is really cool. So, bolstering a nice 120 HP for 1 fire energy. You can search your deck for an additional energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. And if you go second, and it's your first turn, so flip the coin, you choose to go second, and your opponent lets you go second. This is your first turn, but you went second. You can instead search for up to 3 energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like and shuffle through your deck. So you can attach all 3 of them here, or if you got lucky, you also have one of your tag teams on there. One of your other ones, you're solid there. And then you have High Heat Blast. So if you have at least 4 additional fire energy in play, just in play, that does not mean attached here. It just has 4 additional fire energy in play. This attack does 60 more damage for a nice 110 damage. Otherwise, you're going to do a nice 50 damage. For 2 energy, not terrible for those there. So like I said, there are 4 of those that you will find in this deck. They also have a 2 retreat cost for fun there. We'll set those to the side. Then it's time to jump into the rest of the cards here. So going through these pretty quickly, we have the Fire Crystal here. Put 3 Fire Energy cards from discard pile into your hand. We have Green's Exploration. You can only play this card if you have no Pokemon with abilities in play. None of the cards, none of the Pokemon in this deck have abilities, so you're good there. You search your deck for up to 2 trainer cards revealed, put them into your hand, and shuffle your deck. So that is one of the support cards. For note, the Fire Crystal is an item card. You can use as many items as you want on your turn. We have the supporter card, the Wielder here. Attach up to 2 fire energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon, and then if you do, draw 3 cards. We have the Energy Spinner right here. Search your deck for a basic energy card, reveal it, put it into your hand. If you go second and it's your first turn, so similar to Volcanon, then you are going to be able to search for 3 instead of 1 and shuffle your deck as well. Also a trainer card there. We have the Reset Stamp. This card is banned in expanded play, but it is not currently banned in standard. Reset Stamp, use this item card and your opponent shuffles their hand into their deck and draws a card for each of their remaining prize cards. We have another Wielder here. We have another Green's Exploration, and then we have 2 cards that I'm very excited about. There are 2 of these. They're the exact same in the deck. This is the Tag Call. This is an item here. What's exciting about this is you play this item card and you can search for up to 2 tag team cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. So tag team cards, any tag team GX or that we have, such as Reshriam and Charizard, Charizard and Braxton, Pikachu and Zekrom. Any tag team card also includes tag team support cards, anything like that. You can pull 2 of them, and there are 2 in this deck. I will definitely be adding these to my Pikachu and Zekrom deck as well, because they're pretty solid. We also have another Green's Exploration here. Green just really loves exploring. We also have 2 Great Potions here. Heal 50 damage from your active Pokemon GX. So 50 damage healed from an item card. Pull both of those, heal 100 damage off of your main card. We have a couple more Wielders here, 2 to be exact, attaching energy cards. We have another Fire Crystal, as well as another Green's Exploration, another Reset Stamp, and then we also have the first Stadium card in here. We have the Giant Hearth. Once during each player's turn, that player may discard a card from their hand and then pull 2 Fire Energy card and put them into your hand. So put the Stadium card in play, discard a card, pull 2 Fire Energy, have it in your hand. Next turn, or not even next turn, this turn, use a Wielder and attach those 2 Fire Energy to your Pokemon. Very cool there. Then we also have the beginnings of some of our other tag team cards here. So we have Cynthia and Caitlin. So this is a supporter card, but it's also a tag team, so the tag card will pull it. Put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. You can't choose Cynthia or Caitlin or a card you discarded with the effects of this card. When you play this card, you may discard another card from your hand and draw 3 cards. So play this, pull a normal Cynthia from your discard pile into your hand, and then you can also choose to discard a card and draw 3 cards. So pretty cool there. You can use this to discard some Fire Energy, so that way you can use some of the other support cards that are not in this deck but would be useful in this deck, which is it's similar to Wielder, except you're pulling Fire Energy from your discard pile and attaching it to your Pokemon as well. I can't think of the name of that card off the top of my head, but I'll tell you about it later. We also have the other support card tag team here, which is Mallow and Lana. This card can also be found in the Pikachu and Zekrom deck. And switch a Pokemon on your bench with switch your active with one of your bench Pokemon. If you discard 2 cards, then you can heal 120 damage from the Pokemon that you're moving to your bench. And some other item cards here. We have the Quick Ball. Discard a card from your hand, search for Pokemon for a basic Pokemon, reveal it, put it into your hand. Honestly, I prefer the Nest Ball. Personally, comparatively, the Nest Ball, you just pull a basic Pokemon from your deck into your hand. The only reason you want to use the Quick Ball is if you're wanting to discard cards. As far as the setup as this deck goes, there's nothing that really adds to wanting cards discarded. If you had the supporter card that you're pulling energy from your discard pile and attaching to a Pokemon, you'd want to keep the Quick Ball for that, for easy ways to get rid of that. We have another Quick Ball here. I didn't really show it on screen there. We have the Switch card. Switch your active Pokemon with your bench Pokemon. We have some Professor's Research here. So per card, discard your hand and draw 7 cards. A very useful card in most decks. Another Professor's Research. We have the Pokegear 3.0. So look at the top 7 cards of your deck. You may reveal a supporter card, then put it into your hand and then shuffle your deck. Very cool. Then you also have the let's get a couple more of these duplicates out of our way. We have another Pokemon catcher, so that makes 4 total. Because we found a four total in this deck. That also will add up to. Let me organize the rest of these cards here a little bit. We also add an additional Quick Ball to make a total of 2 Quick Balls in this deck here. And then for our next fun card, this card, I tend to use this in most decks that I build, as it is just all around a useful card, at least as far as I'm concerned, which is the Pokemon Catcher. Flip a coin of heads, switch your opponent's active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon. You get to choose which one it is. This deck comes with 3 of those cards. It comes with some additional switches to make a total of 3 switches that you'll find in this deck, as well as 2 Vitality Bands. This is Pokemon Tool card, so attach it to your Pokemon. The attacks of the Pokemon that this card is attached to 10 more damage. Personally, if I was going Vitality Band or anything like that, I would rather go for the Muscle Band. The Muscle Band does an additional 20 damage instead of the Vitality Band, which only does an additional 10 damage there. And then, of course, the final card, which is our second Stadium card, which is the Giant Hearth again. Search a card, discard, draw 2. We've seen that before. But, guys, that's not it. That's not all this video is. We checked out the cards. We checked out the deck. The deck's really cool. Let's go see how it plays in standard play the way they've built it. I am not going to edit this deck at all. We are just going to play the way it's given to us, because this also comes with a nice, wonderful online code that you can use here, so that way you can actually bring this deck into the online TCG game. The trading card game. So let's go check it out. And there we have it. All of the cards added here to the TCG online. I'm very excited. Now let's hop into a standard game. Not something I play often. I typically play expanded, but this is going to be the only place I can play with the Reshriam and Charizard GX deck. So let's go for it. Let's jump in here and make it happen. Actually, I'm very excited to see how this deck works, especially using the reset stamps. I can use that for a good way to your opponent has a solid setup and you see it in their hand and you just get rid of it. So we're playing against looks like a dark deck build here, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, I didn't change our coin. We're gonna have a default Arceus coin. Darn. All right, so we lost it. So in this case, we want to go second. But we'll see what they choose. Most players I see now tend to go first because they have certain cards that you can use to go first. We will be taking a mulligan as we do not pull a basic Pokemon. Another solid thing about this deck with the Elite decks here, there are no evolutions in this deck, so you never need any type of evolutionary cards. Ooh, perfect. Okay, we're going to start things off with Reshriam and Charizard here. Decent start here. So what we could hope for is actually to Pokegear and pull ourselves the... we also know by what just happened there that our opponent has a Pokemon in their hand that they could be playing onto their bench, but they chose not to because it froze there and let the opponent place another Pokemon. So either they drew one or they had one in their hand that they decided not to play for whatever reason. A Hustle Belt. If this Pokemon has 30... Oh, if this Pokemon has 30 HP or less, I didn't see the completeness of that. Pulling out a Jirachi. Jirachi is very solid. Honestly, I'll probably end up adding Jirachi to this deck. I really like... Jirachi is very powerful using the Scoop Up Net right now. If anyone who's not... You can hate the Jirachi card in the Scoop Up Net, because I hate playing against it, but I also understand that it is very powerful right now. But I honestly wouldn't be surprised to see it banned at some point. He discarded a boss's orders. Interesting. Alright, so let's actually see what these are now. Has 30 HP or less remaining. It has any damage counters on it. Its attack do 60 more damage. Oh, that's really cool, actually. That's really, really cool. Alright, so he makes a wish, doesn't take a card. That's something I do from time to time if the cards that are there aren't something I want, but I'm planning to reshuffle my deck at some point. Or reshuffle my hand, which in this case we have no Cynthia card. We have nothing to allow us to do that easily, which is kind of blows. Let's go ahead and let's Pokegear first. Let's Pokegear first, see if a wielder is there. So let's go ahead and pull the wielder here. Let's go ahead and energy spinner. Pull ourselves a energy card here. Let's go ahead and wield this 2 energy onto our Pokemon here. Go ahead and draw some cards here. Go ahead and put the Vitality Band on right here. Let's go ahead and put the Giant Hearth in play. Let's go ahead and Pokemon catch. Let's go ahead and add this additional 3rd energy here. Let's Pokegear, see what Pokegear has to offer. So I don't want to pull these into my hand because I'm about to Professor's research, so I'm just going to hit done because I don't want those in my hand right now. I'm also not going to discard and pull a card because there's nothing I want right now. I'm instead just going to go ahead and this will do 40 damage. He could scoop, but just draw. Oh no, it's weakness. I forgot it was weakness. Duh. For some reason I always think Jirachi is a normal type when Jirachi is not a normal type, it is a metal type. That's why I didn't immediately go, oh, let's just kill it. So he's taking 10 damage on himself right here. So actually what these guys are doing, they put 10 damage, they put a damage counter on them, allowing them to do 40 damage. But as soon as it gets below that, they're taking even more damage. So you're going to scoop up your Galarian Zigzagoon because you aren't going to scoop these guys. You want these guys to have damage on them. What do you have? You just have an escape board. Once during your turn before you attack, you may move 1 damage counter from your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. So yeah, you're going to want to do that. Their whole play here is to try and push stuff out here. That wasn't great. I wanted to Professor's Research. I really wanted to Professor's Research there. Green's Exploration. We get 2 trainer cards, revealed and put them into your hand. That could be useful. Ominous Posture. You're going to move damage onto... Yep. So that way, this thing is now doing more damage. And that's why he's going to flip it in, because this thing is actually going to hurt a lot. Yeah, that's 160 damage. Shoot. Shoot. That's a solid play. Absolute solid play that just happened there. Let's go ahead and Pokegear here. Nothing for us to grab. Let's go ahead and... We have to Green's Exploration right now. We have to Green's Exploration. We could pull Great Potions and heal damage from us. I think that's the call, and then we Quick Ball and discard. I think that's the call right now. Yeah, I'm gonna say that is the call that we have to make right now because we need to heal. Because he's gonna come back in and do this in a second and hurt us even more. Go ahead and toss you away to go ahead and pull out. I think we're just going to pull another one, or do we want Charizard? I think we're going to pull another Reshriam and Charizard. Go ahead and put that onto our deck here. Discard our final card there. That's fine. I knew it would be discarded. I don't want it. It's not really useful to us right now. We're making an uphill battle. At this point, I don't need to do 230 damage. I can actually just Outrage right now and do more than enough damage right here. So, what's going to happen here? So, he's going to do 10 damage there, and he's actually going to be ready to come in and do 160 damage to us. And 160 damage doesn't kill us, but we get really close to being dead. Because we'll put 2 damage there, he'll take 10 damage here, and then they're going to use their ability to move it over. They have an escape board, so they're just going to escape out. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, that's going to do even more damage. You can do this as many turns as you like, right? No, just once. Okay. Only once. So they're going to come in and hit us with that 160. We won't be dead, but we'll be sitting at 220 or 240. He's going to pull probably Galarian Zigzagoon, if I had to guess. No, another Jinx. So we're going to be sitting at... We'll be dead. Yeah, we'll be dead. Well played. We'll be dead. That is going to kill our Reshriam and Charizard. This person has a very solid deck set up. This Prison has a very solid deck set up here. So this League Battle deck, looking at it, it's not bad. So this is not a bad deck on it. There absolutely is not a bad deck. But with that being said, with this not being a bad deck, the issue that is present in this deck is the fact of these cards. These cards honestly just don't hold up. You have a 1 retreat, you have a 1 retreat. Why can none of you have more than a 1 retreat? I'll force you in. The issue that you're going to run into with this deck is very much going to be the fact that it doesn't have a lot of cards, a lot of trainer cards that can help quickly refresh. Cynthia is really good for a refresh to shuffle your deck and make it happen. They're going to switch. They aren't going to pull the win right now because you're going to be at 50 damage here and you can't move the damage to this one or else that kills it. I'm sure they've done it at some point because that's absolutely something I would do. Hey, you have a good deck. Well played. What this deck needs is some cards that help set stuff up. Is honestly and truly what it needs. We are going to go ahead and get the KO here just for fun. We'll do a nice 250 damage. Solid 250 damage here, but they are going to kill us here. This is going to be the end of us. We are not going to survive after this round. Just go ahead and put the damage on you and go ahead and kill me. Thank you. But this deck isn't bad, honestly. So, looking at this compared to the Zekrom and Reshriam deck, definitely, or the Zekrom and Pikachu deck, definitely prefer that deck more. It absolutely has more to work with the scoop up nets and the Drachis. It is actively to set up your Pokemon, whereas I feel like this one isn't actively setting it up. Wielder is nice, but I feel like it should definitely have. Do you want to go first? No, I feel like it should also have the other support card to pull stuff from your discard pile, stuff like that. Oh, sick! We'll actually get to use the ability here. To search for cards and actually attach them to our Pokemon. Hopefully with them having to take a mulligan here, we can also pull one of our GX cards, which would be very useful. Pulling one of our GX cards would be really nice. We also have the Wielder as well, but if we could pull a GX and have it in our hand, which we might be able to do anyways with the Pokegear. No, because we get a supporter card, and I don't want to discard my hand. That's why if we had Cynthia, this deck would do better. The tag call is really good. Green's Exploration, I would get rid of that as well. Which Green's Exploration is just pulling 2 cards, so it's not terrible. But I would rather have normal Cynthia. Even the tag team Cynthia, just pulling something back into my deck isn't super helpful. But we pull who we were hoping for. So they have a Mewtwo and a Mew. This is I love the art on this Mewtwo and Mewtwo. Mewtwo. See what I did there? Yeah. I didn't mean to do it. Alright, so we're going to place... coming out with Heat Factory. You may discard an energy card from your hand if you do draw 3 cards. So what we have set up right here, which is going to be really nice, we're going to throw the energy card onto our Volcanion. I don't know why I want to always mispronounce Volcanion. But we'll be able to attach 3 energy cards however we'd like. We can go ahead and actually attach. How do we want to do this? We could attach an additional one here because we have our Wielder as well, but it's not going to be super duper useful to us. Let's think here for a second. I'm going to Pokemon Catcher first and foremost. It doesn't do anything. Because that's going to end our turn if we do that. Okay. Did you have nothing? Did you have nothing set up? All right, we'll get one more game in here. I want to leave you guys with a game at least showing off how this deck can work. Or at least somewhat. A better game. I'm okay with losing. I'm okay with it being a losing game. That just really sucks that it was one that we actually had set up to do the way that card works. Maybe they thought I was taking too long. Okay, we're going to get to do it again here. Maybe they thought I was taking too long. If so, I apologize. I wasn't trying to. I was just thinking it through. This person, I already know they're going to win. Because they got Dragapult sitting on their bench. Guys, if you guys haven't checked out my Dragapult deck, I finally got the Dragapult VMAX. Check out the video from last week. We built Dragapult, a Dragapult VMAX deck. It's not done yet. It needs a lot of work. It's just gonna put damage on the GX Pokemon. Hate it. As soon as we get our Hearth, we'll throw that into play. They're gonna scoop up Jirachi. Make a wish. Hey, get another net. Get another net for me. No, the Mysterious Treasure. Mysterious Treasure is really good. You're going to skateboard. You search your deck for a reveal it, put it into your hand. Mysterious Treasure is really good to get Dragapult VMAX set up. But you can't make that evolve, so we're hoping to pull our reset stamp would be really nice. Pulling a reset stamp or even Green's Exploration would be nice right now. Or not that. Or not that at all. Put a support card from your discard pile into your hand. Why can I play this? Oh, I guess I can play it and draw 3 cards. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to. Don't do it. I don't want to do it. I guess because I can discard stuff to draw 3 cards is why that's available to me. Yeah. If he's still alive next turn, I'll put energy onto him to do damage here. But I don't think he'll be alive next turn. Well, no, because he'll need 2 turns to set up VMAX here. I really hate that we couldn't get the reset stamp. You're gonna put 10 damage on. Yeah, it took a long time to think about that. Because we can't even kill him in 1 hit here. Attach 5 energy cards from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Has at least 1 extra energy at your Pokemon. Yeah. This is on... Their GX move is really only here from your discard pile to any Pokemon any way that you want. That's the only reason you're going to want to discard to do that. Coming in with the Horror Energy is very good on that. Cast another Stellar Wish here. Another Mysterious Treasure. They're probably going to pull their second Dragapult. Honestly, would be surprised if they didn't have a second Dragapult. I like that they have 2 VMAX. I don't even have 2 VMAXs. That's amazing. That's amazing right there. They clearly also have a card that allows them to pull something from their bench there. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and shred here. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? Guys, this is gonna be a tough one to win here. So he's gonna come in next time and do 130 damage, put 5 damage counters any ways that he likes. I think this is our only play right now that has any chance. I think this is our only play that has any chance of winning. Great Potion. He's gonna do 130 damage. 130, that's going to put us 160, not terrible. Let's Giant Hearth get rid of that so we don't take 10 damage. Let's play Tag Call here. Let's get this. Oh, yes, let's get them. That's going to be useful. I wish I could scoop up because I want to get rid of that so bad. Energy Spinner would be nice if we could also pull... If we get our thing into our hand next turn, that could be useful. I don't have anything in my discard pile, so we're just going to hit 180 damage right here. We can take him out in 2 turns. Would you like to search your deck? Of course I would. Oh, shoot. Do we just, for 3 cards, put them into your hand? Oh, shoot. I forgot that's what it was. Pokemon Catcher in case he tries to run away from me. And Hearth, maybe? So I can set up my other one, maybe? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling right now. Pokemon Catcher in case he tries to run. I don't think he will, though. I think he'll have to make this attack here. But if he comes in with his other one, I'd rather kill the one that has damage on it. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with here. Does it reveal them? Good, it doesn't. It just comes into my hand. We take 20 damage because of his horror energy that he has on him. I forgot about the horror energy. It's still not going to kill me, and we'll be able to Great Potion and heal back to 130 because he's going to put us at 180. Yeah, he'll put us at 180 total damage here. He'll put 5... Actually, he won't kill either of my Pokemon. No! Well played. He played Marnie on us. We can't even heal. That blows. We did pull the Wielder, which is nice, but we don't have any energy in our hand. That blows. That was a well done. Absolutely well done. He puts all 5 damage on that, of course. Of course they would. We could do the switch play, which means we wouldn't kill. I think we'd be better off killing at this point than doing anything else. What is this? This is just discard, pull 2 energy cards. I think we're gonna discard that. We're gonna discard the Fire Crystal because we don't have anything in there. We're gonna pull 2 energy cards, put them into our hand. Great. Then we're gonna wield. We're gonna go ahead and put them on you. So that way we can get some energy set up there, also drag some stuff. I would be giving them more cards if I reset stamp, so I'm not going to reset stamp right now. I'm also not going to tag call because he may make it go away. So let's just go ahead and Brilliant Flame. Kill that. We'll get the 3 prize cards. We're going to search our deck and pull those cards back that I wanted. Specifically, actually, what do we want to pull back instead? Let's pull Great Potions. Let's pull Great Potions, and let's also pull just an energy card. Just an energy card for fun. Just an energy card for fun. Because honestly, I think they're going to end up going down this turn. I didn't realize he'd put a second Aura Energy on there. So all he has to do is put 1 energy onto Dragapult here. He has the 30 damage. If he evolves it into the VMAX, which is discarded, but I'm sure, yeah, he has an Ordinary Rod. It's just going to actually put it back into his deck. So we'll have to hope for the luck of the draw to put it. He's going to put both VMAXs back into his deck to give him the best chance of using it. Or shoot, if he has a Quick Ball. If he has a Quick Ball, if he has a the disc. Oh my gosh. Getting Marnied again. It's fine. It's fine. Totally okay. Totally okay here. Yep, he did it. I'm pulling it back. So that kind of blows here. Shrine of Punishment again. This person has a very solid... This is why I don't play Standard. They have better decks than me. No, actually, the reason I don't play Standard is because Expanded just gives me more freedom. And a lot of people don't have as many meta decks as people tend to have in Standard. So I'm just not ready for Standard is why I don't play Standard. So let's see here. He's going to attach another... Well, actually, he doesn't because he's not attaching damage right now. If we could do 230 damage, it wouldn't kill. That would do 300 damage. We could actually almost kill. We could almost kill. Pokegear, what you got for me? We got Wielder. Not going to be super useful because I don't have an additional energy. I just realized. If I put this in here, we'll have a total of 4 energy cards in play, which will allow him to do 110 damage. And then if we wield the next turn, actually right now, Outrage, 10 more damage for each counter on this Pokemon, so it's doing 90 damage right now. Really thinking right now about what's going to be worth it here. What is going to be worth it here? To attach energy... It's only going to be to attach 1 energy though, so I think we just go for damaging. I'm gonna get rid of the switch here. Ah, shoot! Our other GX is in our deck. Is in our prize cards. Well, that sucks. I was hoping it was not going to be in there. That way we could pull something. We know that he won't kill us unless he bosses orders or Pokemon catchers us in. Even then, 130 damage won't kill us, but he'll put an additional 50 energy on us. I think we actually can kill him. I think we'll actually be able to kill him with our additional 10 damage after he puts another 50 energy on, 50 damage onto us. Because he's not going to. I don't think he's going to sacrifice a Jirachi to us. I don't think he's going to do that. I think he's going to end this. Which, no, he already used his one retreat. Yeah, he's just going to sacrifice Jirachi. Interesting. Interesting play. And I'm very afraid to see how it's going to work out for him. I'm just going to go for the kill. I think that works in my best interest here to go for the kill. I don't think he's going to sacrifice another one to me. I think he's trying to set up another VMAX over there while he shrines and punishes me. And we still have all three of our Pokemon catchers either in there or in our prize cards. We know we at least have one in there because we had one in our hand. And I didn't count them when I was able to search through. Yeah, he has his other Dragapult set evolved, so that kind of sucks. Because we can't kill that. We can't one-shot that one like we can one-shot this one with our... And he's going to boss his orders. Oh, he's going to boss his orders. This might actually... Oh, not what I was expecting. Not what I was expecting there. I was expecting him to pull in my G, which I was hopeful that he would, because it wouldn't kill me. He's just doing this to buy time here at this point. Vitality Band doesn't help us. We have no cards that can help us in this deck. This deck needs work. This deck 100% needs work done to it. It needs work done to it, which we will do. We will do. We will make this deck work for what I want. He is going to end up coming in at this point with his other Dragapult. And it is, if he has another boss's order or something, he's going to kill us. How many more cards? He only has 7 more cards left in his deck right now. But I don't think he's going to end up going through all of them. Actually, how much damage does he need on me to be able to kill me? 10 more damage onto me and he can kill me. He's trying to probably get another scoop up. Yeah, he wins. Well played. If he has a boss's orders in his hands, or a Pokemon catcher, then if he scoops up his Zagoon and does 10 damage to me, add the 50 damage to Charizard. We'll do 180. We'll do 180 plus 40. That's not kill. That's not going to kill, though. If only it would kill. If only it would kill. That's fine. It's all we got here. Well played, my dude. You have a good deck. Well played. And that is, that's it for this deck here. Don't make me wait for it. Just kill me. That was close, though. That was close, though. I do want to actually look and see... defeat. I do want to see if he has his... I hate people who do this. I hate people so much who do this, who have their decks hidden. I understand, like, the reason, because I don't want people to know my... I saw the cards that you used. I only wanted to look at it because I want to know how many Dragapult views you had. I hate people who do this so much. But, well, guys, that was it. That was it for the League deck. Honestly, this deck needs some work. If you have the choice of buying the Reshriam and Charizard Battle League deck or the Pikachu and Zekrom Battle League deck, 100% buy Pikachu and Zekrom. In my opinion, it starts as a better deck. This deck is going to need a lot of work to be viable when going up against such cards as Dragapult VMAX or going up against any deck that utilizes the scoop up net that allows them for quick setups. This deck, you get stalled and you cannot set anything. You cannot use Cynthia's to reset your deck. You have Professor's Research, but you know, you might not want to reset something because you have something in your hand you need. You say both your wielders in your hand. Like we had earlier, we had one of our wielders that I needed, but I also needed energy, but my stadium card was gone. This deck needs help. We're gonna work on it soon. You'll see a video on it coming up. We're gonna do a complete rework to make this deck more viable and expand in play. So look on that. Be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, if you guys have any other decks out there that you know of that you want me to look at, review, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.